Hi guys, and welcome back. This is my wrap up of what I read last month. There's actually quite a few books here, so without further ado, here we go. These these go on the floor, honey. Show the door.
Wait, are you filming?
Mm-hmm. These go on the floor. Alright, so the first one is The Girl with More Than One Heart. This one, I really need to start looking up the reviews for these again, because I don't remember what I rated them. This one I didn't like all that much. The next one, these are all the ones I didn't like, is Finding Yvonne, Sweet Black Waves, These Rebel Waves.
That's pretty.
I know it's
it's like cut off the thing. We can
Sea Fire. Oh my God. Lovely, Dark, and Deep. And then The Evaporation of Sophie Snow and Reclaiming Sophie Snow. Those are all the ones that I really didn't care for. This one was kind of like in the middle. It started out really good, and I thought it was like the beginning of a new series, but it's not. It's just a standalone. So once I really got into my head that, hey, this is a standalone, this one just kind of grew kind of meh towards the end.
Wait, does it go like this, or does it like...
It opens like a normal book. Go put those on the floor. Alright, Willow of the Wood was so cute and amazing. If you haven't checked out the Seraphina and the Black Cloak series, you definitely should, because it is one of the very few middle grades. You guys know I don't do middle grades very often. This one was great. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's out. It was out back in July. And the next one that I really loved was Ash Princess. I could tell you bits and pieces about this one. I read this one towards the middle to beginning of the month. Ash Princess was so good. I was so excited that it didn't suck.
Wait, Mom, don't you have the ashes?
No. The next one that was really, really good was The Bells. This was my first book by this author. I do have her other series, which is, Tiny Pretty Things that she wrote with somebody else. Really excited to read that one as well. It's buried in my TBR somewhere behind the computer. But this one was really good. I cannot wait for the next book to this series.
Isn't there a movie?
No. I don't think so. There might be a movie in the works. Hopefully. That would be awesome. The next one that was really good, this one I actually just finished the other day. This is The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein. It is based on the story of Frankenstein and Elizabeth. I don't know how close it is to the original classic because I never read it, but I really love Kristen White's writing, and this one was really short. This one is actually really left open for a sequel, which I would really love to see what they are up to. And this one comes out on the 25th of this month. Look, I read something in advance. And last but not least is Uprooted, which I just finished last night. I stayed up until almost 2 a.m. to finish it, and this was really good. I do want to state one thing, though. This is not YA. This is normal fantasy, which I didn't realize. The best thing to do is if you look at the price in the back, like this says $16. If it was YA, this would be $9.99.
Mom.
And it's just a Del Rey trade paperback. So definitely something to state. This has one slightly explicit sex scene and then one very explicit sex scene that I wasn't exactly ready for. It kind of came out of left field, but it was really good. It was really good. So just be warned if you decide to read this, that is in there. But it was really good.
But Mom,
so good.
You said that turn of the curve.
Alright, so that is everything that I read this month, at least in print. There were a few other books that I think I had up here. I'm not exactly sure what I did with them that were DNFs. And there was a couple of ebooks. But that's pretty much for the most part what I read this month. And I am out of here, and I will be back with what I'm going to be reading this month. Bye.